Hey, good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to another one-night meditation. I have a beautiful message from Rumi for you today. Our teacher for this week is Rumi. And today, just because it came to my mind, I'm including one more. The name is David Gemmell. I'm including his words along with Rumi's today. Good morning, honey. Hello. Good to see you. Sun Marie. Good to see you. Anthony. Good to see you. It feels awesome having you in my day. Vivian. Good morning. Hello. How awesome it is to see you. Right, let's get into Rumi's thoughts for our day today. Rumi says, there is a candle in your heart ready to be kindled. There is a candle in your heart ready to be kindled. There is a void in your soul ready to be filled. You feel it, don't you? Hey, Charlene, good morning. Good to see you. Lorraine, hello. A very good morning. Rumi says, you were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness, says Rumi. You were born with wings. You were not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. I love this piece so much. You have wings, learn to use them and fly. Light that candle in your heart, spread your wings and fly. Pay attention to what it is that snuffs your flame. Pay attention to what it is that clips your wings. When is it that you feel the flame go out? When do you feel your wings unable to bear your own weight? Leshna, good morning, good to see you, hello. And you'll notice that normally it is ourselves. We hold this power over ourselves, the ability to clip our wings or to snuff out our flame. And this is why I added David Gemmell's words this morning. He says, do not speak badly of yourself. Don't speak badly of yourself. For the warrior within hears your words and is lessened by them. We are limitless, each of us. Rumi's words, and when we find this again, he says, you were born with potential, you were born with goodness and trust, you were born with ideals, you were born with dreams, you were born with greatness, you were born with wings. You were not meant for crawling, so don't. And we tend to be our own worst enemies. It is our words that clip our wings. It is our words, our own words, that snuff our flame. You'll make mistakes, of course, and more likely you'll make the same old mistakes that you've made 1,000 times before. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that beating yourself to a pulp will somehow prevent future mistakes. All you're doing is you're killing your own flame and clipping your own wings. The warrior within is listening. Nella, very good morning. One more thought from Rumi. He says, before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. At the first gate, ask yourself, is this true? At the second gate, ask, is it necessary? And at the third gate, ask, is this kind? Such a beautiful way to measure your words before they come out of your mouth. Should I be speaking these words? At the third gate, ask, is it true? The second gate, is it necessary? The third gate, is it kind? Pat, a very good morning to you. Apply this rule even when you speak to yourself, and maybe especially when you speak to yourself. Hold yourself in a space of kindness, even when your worst self shows up. And you'll find yourself spreading your wings and creating at your highest potential faster than ever before. Our meditation today is, you are limitless. So I want you, when you close your eyes, to make your way to a garden. Maybe it's the garden right outside your front door, or it could be a garden anywhere in the world. And I'll find you there, and we'll start our meditation right there. If you're ready, close your eyes. Here we go. First few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. The deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all just flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. As you breathe in, fill up your belly with air. And as you feel the balloon in your belly full and expand, feel yourself expand in all directions, grow bigger. Once you have a belly full of air, then again let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and even drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, let's get back to that garden we spoke of. Pick a flower in that garden, any flower. And then have a seat in that garden. Tuck the flower into your hair or maybe behind your ear. And for the moment, let's just feel this garden. Continue your full body breathing. And use a bit of imagination. If you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms? What would you feel between your fingers? Continue your full body breathing. What does the breeze in your garden carry to you? What do you hear? on the breeze. What does the breeze feel like on your skin? What does this breeze carry to your nose? What do you smell in your garden? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. And roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left. And forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. See if you're able to tilt your head to the left while you tilt your hips to the right, curving your spine into an S from your head down to your tailbone, and change directions a few more times. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence as much as we are able to for the moment, we'll turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you are not able to sit for the whole meditation with us, this would be a great place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a long, slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Deliberately feel the muscles in your body, and with every exhale, feel them soften. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy. And as you exhale, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you possibly can. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, take out that flower, the one that you tucked into your hair or placed behind your ear. Hold the stem between your fingers. Take your next big breath. Pay particular attention to this stem that you're holding between your fingers. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, study this green stem in all of its detail. Are there green leaves still on this stem or none? What is the texture of this green stem, of this flower you are holding? Is it smooth? Is it hairy? Is it hollow or solid? Take your next big breath. Follow this green stem up towards the base of the flower and see how it morphs into this little bowl of green petals. It looks like cupped hands almost, holding the base of the flower in green fingers. Look at the perfection. Take your next big breath. Then bring your attention to how the petals of your flower grow out of this little green bowl. This green pair of hands cupping the base of the flower. See how the petals grow in a 360 degree in all directions. Take a good look at the bottom of the petals. What is the texture like? What exactly is the color, or is it just one color? If you had to paint it, would you have to mix different colors to get the exact right shading? Just look at the perfection of the bottom of these petals. Take your next big breath. trace the edges of the petals all around the flower. What is the texture of the edges? And are the edges of the petals the exact same color as the rest of the petal? Or is there a change in shading? Take your next big breath. Look at the front-facing part of your flower, specifically the petals still, and look at their spacing around the center. Look at the geometric perfection. In the arrangement of the petals around the center of the flower. Mathematically perfect. Take your next big breath. Bring your attention right to the center of this flower. What does this flower in your hand look like at its center? Is it spongy, yellow or green? Or does it have a trumpet shape descending down into the depths of this flower? Take your next big breath. take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness in. As you breathe out, bring softness into every fiber of your being. One more big breath in. And hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. No more attention on your breathing. Sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down. Feel yourself just floating. But don't get rid of this flower yet. We're still taking a look at it. When you look at this flower, pay attention to the words you use with so much ease. Beautiful, just perfect, perfection. Rumi speaks in a similar way when he says, you were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. But when we look at ourselves, we so often use the complete opposite words than the words we use when we speak of and to a flower. And I'm not normally one to draw comparisons, but this perspective must be stated. A flower, as amazing as it is limited to this one expression. Beautiful as it is, perfect as it is, this one expression is it. And the same is not true for you. The ways in which you have found to express yourself already far surpasses this flower. And the ways in which you still can express, the ways in which you still can create are many, and you have not yet discovered them all. It is most often our own words to ourselves that snuff our flame, that clip our wings. The warrior within hears us talking and is diminished by the bad words we speak of ourselves. Before you speak, says Rumi, let your words pass through 3 gates. At the first gate, ask yourself, is this true? Is what I'm about to speak true? At the second gate, ask, is this necessary? Is what I'm about to say necessary to say at all? And at the third gate, ask, is this kind? Is what I'm about to speak kindness? We can apply these 3 gates to our words always, but especially when we speak to ourselves. And not to be confused, when that old voice of the critic comes up within you and the words pointed at you are harsh, this is not to get involved in a struggle with that critic. This is not to turn it into an inner war, but to listen even to the harsh voice within, and then apply the same 3 gates. When you listen to the harsh critic speak within, then decide how you will talk even to this critic, even to the worst part of you. Decide how you will speak. Is what I'm about to say to even the worst part of me true? Is it necessary to speak these words? And while I speak, even to the worst parts of me, are my words kind? Compared to this flower with its one expression, you are limitless. Limitless beyond what you can comprehend. The only thing holding us back, any one of us, is how we speak to ourselves. We can't always control the thoughts that come up on autopilot, the voice that speaks on autopilot. But we can control how we decide to talk to that voice. We can speak beauty. We can speak perfection. We can speak love. We can speak acceptance. And when we do that with even the worst parts of ourselves, and I'm putting worst parts in inverted brackets, inverted commas, They're not bad at all. But when you speak beautifully, even to the worst parts of you, they become a lot softer. And you will have a lot more energy to pour into your limitless nature. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this image of this beautiful flower. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the recognition of how I speak to and speak of a beautiful flower. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the reminder that I can speak the same way to myself too. Take a deep breath in. And thank you for seeing the proof so clearly that when we speak beautifully to even the worst parts of ourselves, they soften, they become friendlier, and we are left with more energy for our true selves. We are left with more energy to express the soul that we are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being on our journey today. I'd love to know what your flower was that you picked. Drop it in the comments if you have time. Mine so often is a beautiful pink hibiscus. And normally I try to run downstairs and pick one before the meditation starts, but I forgot today. But we have a bunch of them in the garden. And for some reason, since I was a little boy in primary school, they've always grabbed my attention. It must be that our hibiscus is my favorite. So much love to you all. Thanks for joining today. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you, Sunmuddy. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Nella. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Anthony. And whoever else might be in the background that I can't see. Charlene. Oh, that's a cool one. Honey. Coffee color rose. Oh my word, yes. I don't know if I've actually ever seen one. I'll search for that. Dandelion, says Anthony. So cool. Beautiful. Thank you, beautiful humans. Have an awesome day. See you again soon. Ciao, ciao.